Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Faith and today's class is going to be a slow Vinyasa yoga flow. So for today's practice, we're going to be moving slowly and mindfully. We're going to hold the poses a little bit longer just to give ourselves an opportunity to be more present in our bodies. So often in our world, our attention is drawn to so many different things, sometimes all at once. So this is a great practice for those days when you've been feeling a little overwhelmed and you just want to slow things down, reconnect to yourself, and bring a sense of groundedness back into your life. I won't be using any props for this class, but feel free to have a couple of yoga blocks or a bolster nearby. Other than that, all you'll need is yourself and your yoga mat. So when you're ready, meet me on the mat and let's begin. Let's begin in a comfortable, easy pose at the back of the mat. So come to a comfortable cross-legged position. Feel free to sit on top of a bolster or a yoga block to make this a little bit more comfortable. And then once you're ready, sit up nice and tall, rest your hands on top of the knees, and close your eyes. And just take a moment to soften through the body, relaxing your forehead, your jaw, softening through your shoulders, your arms. And start to feel a sense of groundedness. Drawing this beautiful line of energy from the very base of your spine all the way up through the crown of your head. Start to connect with your breath, taking deep, intentional inhales through the nose and long and gentle exhales out. And as you start to relax more deeply into this moment, set the intention for your practice today. Setting the intention to be present with your body, with yourself, as we move and flow together. And let's take one last deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale the breath out. Gently blink the eyes open. On your next inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. As you exhale, left arm forward, right arm back for a twist. Place your left hand to your right knee and then your right fingertips behind your lower back. Inhale to find length in the spine and twist deeper as you exhale. Maybe looking over that right shoulder, twisting from the upper back. And then gently untwist. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back, twist to the left. Bring your right hand to your left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale to find length in the spine. And twist deeper as you exhale. You can look over that left shoulder, dropping your shoulders away from the ears. And then gently untwist. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Beautiful. From here, extend your right leg out in front of you. Bring the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right leg. As you inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, come into a forward fold. So folding over the right leg. You can keep that right knee bent as much as you need to. We're very early in our practice here, so this doesn't have to be your deepest fold. Just starting to wake up the back of the right leg. And then gently lift the chest back up. Place your left hand behind you, reach the right arm to the sky. As you inhale, push out of the left hand, lift the hips, and then reach that right arm back for a mini back bend. So opening up through the chest, grounding down through that left hand. Breathing here. And then lower the hips all the way down. Bring your right hand to your left knee, left arm to the sky. Take a breath in. Side bend to the right as you breathe out. So lengthening through the left side body, reaching your left fingers for your right toes. And then lift yourself all the way up. Turn to face the top of the mat and we'll switch sides. Extend the left leg. Bring the sole of your right foot to the inside of your left leg. Inhale to reach the arms up and overhead. And exhale, forward folds. Folding over the left leg. Again, you can keep this nice and gentle just to start. Bending that left knee as much as you need to here. Keep flexing through the left foot to get a nice stretch in the calf muscles. And then gently lift yourself back up. Place the right hand behind you, left arm to the sky. As you inhale, push out of the right hand, lift the hips, reach the left arm back. So we're in this mini wild thing, opening up through the hips, through the chest. Breathing here. And then set the hips all the way down. Bring your left hand to your right knee, right arm to the sky. Take a breath in. Side bend to the left as you breathe out. Reaching your right fingers for your left toes. Opening up through that right shoulder, stretching out the right side body. And then lift yourself all the way up. Turn to face the top of the mat. We're going to come into a boat pose. So bend your knees. Float the feet off of the mat, bringing your shins parallel to the mat. And then if it's within your practice, you can reach the arms forward, palms facing up. So just building a little heat in the body, engaging through the core, balancing on your sitting bones. Start to notice what comes up for you in this moment. Maybe you want to challenge yourself and extend the legs. Maybe you want to keep your hands down for more support. Just taking this opportunity to be present in this pose, giving your body what it needs. And then release, cross the ankles, come to a tabletop. Coming over to your hands and knees, shoulders in line with the wrists, hips stacked above the knees. Spread the fingers nice and wide and use your hands to press away from the earth. Coming into cow pose, drop the belly, lift the gaze, take a breath in. And exhale into cat, round through the spine, draw the chin to the chest. Working with the breath, inhale, cow pose, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, cat, round through the spine. So continue to move with your breath, finding this fluidity in the spine, adding any other movement that might feel good for you here. So maybe you want to circle the torso around, maybe you want to shift forward and back. Just taking this opportunity to really listen to your body. Make this movement feel good for you. And then come back to a neutral tabletop. Extend your left leg behind you. Keep the hips square, engaged through your core. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, draw your knee to your nose, round through the spine. Inhale, extend the leg back out. Exhale, knee to nose. One more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Beautiful. Inhale, extend the leg back out. Exhale, bend your left knee, reach your right hand back to grab the foot. Option to stay here or take a tiger pose. Kick your left foot into your right hand and then lift the left leg up. So opening up through that right shoulder, keep looking forward. And then slowly release, come back to tabletop. And we'll switch sides. Extend the right leg behind you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, extend back out. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, extend back out. Exhale, bend your right knee, reach the left hand back to grab the foot. Option to stay here or take your tiger pose. Kick your right foot into your left hand. Lift that right foot up towards the sky. Opening up through the chest. Keep the gaze forward. Feeling that stretch in the left shoulder. And then slowly release, come back to tabletop. Press the hips back towards your heels for child's pose. Reaching the fingertips towards the top of the mat, relaxing the forehead down. Just take a moment to breathe here. You can close your eyes, coming back to this internal awareness. Beautiful. On your next inhale, shift your weight forward. Let your shoulders come past the wrists. As you exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back for downward facing dog. So pressing the heels down towards the floor. Hands are shoulder width distance apart. Feet are hip width distance apart. Think about rolling the elbows down towards the floor to stabilize your shoulders. And then just take a few breaths here to add a little bit of movement, pedaling out through the feet. You can shift the hips from side to side. Maybe do a little shake and nod of the head, letting go of any tension in the neck. And then come to find stillness. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Next inhale, shift forward into high plank, shoulders in line with the wrists, and stay for your exhale. Keep pushing the floor away from you. Pull the belly button in towards your spine and charge up through your legs. So slightly lifting the kneecaps up to engage the quads. Starting to build a little bit of heat into the shoulders, into the core. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Untuck the toes. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. As you inhale, press into the hands, lift the heart for baby cobra. And exhale, lower down. Let's do that twice more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. From here, tuck the toes. Press yourself back up to high plank. Take a breath in. Downward facing dog as you breathe out. Lift the hips high. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Finding that connection to the earth. And then on your next inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees. Exhale, take 2 steps to the top of the mat. Bring the big toes to touch and release into your forward fold. So relaxing the crown of your head down. Again, you can bend your knees as much as you need to here. Letting go of any tension in the neck, in your shoulders. Keeping a nice, steady rhythm of breath. Take one more breath here. And then bend your knees. Sweep the arms all the way up for chair pose. Take a deep breath in and sit low as you breathe out. Grounding down through the heels, you should be able to lift your toes off of the mat. Engage through your core, lift up through the chest. And then on your next inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, ride the breath down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, find a flat back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees, sweep the arms up. Sit low as you exhale. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, chair pose. Sweep the arms up. Sit low as you exhale. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Hold it here. Seeing if you can extend the legs a little bit more this time. Maybe grabbing onto the backs of the ankles. Head and neck relax down. Beautiful. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to downward dog. Inhale, shift forward into high plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Inhale into cobra or upward facing dog, lifting the thighs. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Finding that connection again. And then on your next inhale, reach your right leg to the sky for three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, open and stack your hips. So right hip stacks over your left. Point your right toes and pull that right heel in towards your glutes. Start to feel the stretch in the back of the left leg, maybe into the front of the right hip. And then extend the right leg, square out the hips, take a breath in. Exhale, step the right foot in between your hands, drop the left knee to the floor. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up for low lunge. And stay for your exhale. Pressing firmly into that right foot, squeeze the inner thighs together for stability. Gently allow the hips to sink down, feeling the stretch in the front of the left hip. Beautiful. Take one more inhale. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back for a twist. From here, bring the back of your left hand to the outside of your right leg. Pull that right shoulder back as you extend out through the right fingertips. Take a deep breath in. Twist as you breathe out, maybe looking over that right shoulder. And then from here, start to circle the right hand down, forward and back up. Take a breath in. Exhale, reach the right arm back, find your twist. Let's do that again. Inhale, circle the arm forward. And exhale, twist, reach back. One more time. Inhale, sweep the arm forward. Exhale for your twist. Option to stay here or bring your right hand to the back of the left leg, reach that left arm back for reverse low lunge. Keep pushing the hips forward, reaching those left fingertips towards the back of the mat. Start to feel that opening in the front of that left hip. Breathing here. Beautiful. Cartwheel the hands down. Pick up the back knee. Take a deep breath in. Pyramid pose as you breathe out. Straighten the right leg. Flex the right foot. Keep the back heel lifted. Soft bend in that right knee. Pull the right hip back to square out the hips. As you inhale, find length in the spine. Look forward. And then exhale, fold over the right leg. Relaxing the forehead down. Breathing deeply into the back of the right leg. Noticing all of the stretching sensations that are happening within your body. Beautiful. Lift the chest halfway. Bend into the right knee. Pivot to the left for a wide-legged forward fold. So parallel the feet, folding in between the legs. As you inhale, find a halfway lift. And fold as you exhale. Relaxing the crown of your head down. Slightly shift your weight into the balls of the feet. Stretching out the inner thighs, the hamstrings. Letting go of any tension in your neck. Beautiful. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, pivot to the back of the mat for a runner's lunge. So both feet face the back of the mat, bend into the left knee. Keep the right hand planted. Reach your left arm to the sky for a twist. Take a breath in. And twist as you breathe out. Opening up through that left shoulder. Sink the hips down to feel a nice stretch in the front of the right hip. Now bring your gaze down towards the floor. Place your left hand to your left hip. Bring your right fingertips to the top right corner of the mat. We're coming into revolved half moon. So shift your weight into your left foot, float the right leg up. Keep a soft bend in that left knee, twisting your torso to the left. And then once you feel stable, you can reach the left arm to the sky. Breathing here, rooting down through that left foot. Take one more breath. And then bend both of your knees. Cross the right leg behind your left, and then come all the way to a seat. Place the left hand behind you, right arm to the sky. Take a breath in. Twist as you breathe out, hooking the right elbow around your left thigh. Finding a nice tall spine as you twist your torso to the left. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Couple more deep breaths here. And then gently release. We're gonna come out the same way we came. So right fingertips to the top right corner of the mat. Push out of the left foot, lift the right leg, left arm to the sky for revolved half moon. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Release the left hand down. Step the right foot back for pyramid pose. Straightening through the left leg, flex the left foot. Inhale to find a halfway lift and fold as you exhale. Relaxing the forehead down. Pull the left hip back to square out the hips and breathe. Beautiful. Lift the chest halfway. Plant the hands down. Sweep the left leg up and back for three-legged dog. Take a deep breath in. Pigeon pose as you breathe out. Bring the left knee behind your left wrist. Sink the hips down and untuck the back toes. So take a moment to adjust here. You can bring that shin parallel to the back of the mat. You can bring that left heel closer towards your hips. Maybe you want to wiggle around a little bit, so just shifting the hips from side to side. Just settling in to our pigeon pose. And then once you're ready, press that right hip down towards the mat and come into a forward fold. So you can come down onto the forearms, or you can release the chest all the way down, resting your forehead onto your arms. And just take a moment to close your eyes and connect to your breath. Noticing the sensations of your breath, feeling the physical sensations of this pose. Just allowing yourself to be truly present in this moment. And then gently lift yourself back up. Plant the hands, tuck the back toes, and then step back to downward dog. Take a moment to pedal out through the feet, just letting go of any tension in your legs. And then on your next inhale, shift forward into high plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Inhale into cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, left leg lifts for three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips. So left hip stacks over your right. Point your left toes, pull that left heel in towards your glutes. Feeling the groundedness of that right foot. Feeling the stretch in the right leg, maybe in the left hip. And then extend the left leg, square out the hips, take a breath in. Exhale, step the left foot in between your hands, drop the right knee. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up for low lunge. And stay for the breath out. Grounding down through that left foot, squeeze the inner thighs together for stability. Gently allow the hips to sink down as you reach out of your fingertips. So really lengthening through the front side body. Take one more inhale. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back for a twist. Now from here, bring the back of your right hand to the outside of your left leg. Pull that left shoulder back as you extend out through the left fingers. Take a deep breath in. Twist deeper as you breathe out. Start to circle that left hand down, forward and up. Take a breath in. And exhale, twist, reach the left arm back. And again, inhale, circle the arm forward. Exhale, twist, reach back. One more like that. Inhale, sweep it forward. And exhale, twist. Option to stay here or bring your left hand to the back of the right leg. Reach the right arm back for reverse low lunge. Keep pressing the hips forward, reaching that right arm back. And then cartwheel the hands down, pick up the right knee. Take a deep breath in. Pyramid pose as you breathe out. Straighten the left leg, flex the left foot. Inhale to find length in the spine. And exhale, folds. Relaxing the forehead down. Pull the left hip back to square out the hips. Soft bend in that left knee. Close your eyes and come back to your breath. Beautiful. Rebend into the left knee. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pivot to the right for a wide-legged forward fold. Parallel the feet and fold in between the legs. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Fold as you exhale. Relaxing the crown of your head down. If you want to add a little bit of a shoulder stretch, you can interlace the fingers behind your back, extend through the elbows, and allow your hands to fall up and over. You can do a little shake and nod of the head, just letting go of any tension in the neck. Beautiful. Release the hands down if they're not already there. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, pivot to the top of the mat for a runner's lunge. Bend the right knee. Keep the left hand planted, right arm to the sky. Take a breath in and twist as you breathe out. Opening up through that right shoulder. Gently allow the hips to sink down as you open up through the chest. Now bring your right hand to your right hip. Bring your gaze down towards the floor. Place the left fingertips to the top left corner of the mat, and we're gonna come into our revolved half moon. So shift your weight into the right foot, float the left leg up. Keep a soft bend in that right knee, twisting your chest over to the right. And then once you feel stable, reach the right arm to the sky. Breathing here, grounding down through all four corners of that right foot. Take one more breath. And then bend your knees, cross the left leg behind your right, and come all the way to a seat. Bring the right hand behind you, left arm to the sky. Breathe in. Twist as you breathe out, hooking the left elbow around your right thigh, lifting up through the spine as you twist your torso to the right. And then slowly release. Bring your left fingertips to the top left corner of the mat. Push out of the right foot, lift the left leg, right arm to the sky. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Release the right hand down. Step the left foot back for pyramid pose. Straighten through the right leg, flex the right foot. Inhale to find length in the spine. And fold as you exhale. Folding over the right leg. Breathing here. And then lift the chest halfway. Plant the hands, sweep the right leg up and back for three-legged dog. Take a deep breath in. Pigeon pose as you breathe out. Right knee behind the right wrist. Sink the hips down and untuck the back toes. Take a moment to settle in, adjusting the position of that front leg if needed. Perhaps you want to do a little shift from side to side. Just noticing how that changes the stretch for you. And then press that left hip down towards the mat and come into a forward fold. So you can come down onto the forearms, or you can release the chest all the way down, resting your forehead on your arms. So again, just taking a moment to come back to your body. Breathing into any resistance. And with each exhale, allowing yourself to soften a little bit more. And then gently lift your chest back up. Plant the hands, tuck the back toes, and step back to downward dog. Again, take a moment to pedal out through the feet here, wiggling out any residual tension in the body. And then come to find stillness. Inhale, shift forward into plank. Exhale all the way to the floor. Inhale into cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few deep breaths here. Becoming aware of the changes in your body. Noticing where you feel a little more open, a little more relaxed. And then lower your knees to the floor. We'll land in a child's pose. Untuck the toes, press the hips back towards your heels, and relax the forehead down. You can close your eyes and just breathe here. Feeling that gentle release in the lower back, through the shoulders. And then slowly from here, come all the way up to a seated position. Interlace your fingers behind your back. As you inhale, extend through the elbows, push the heart forward, pressing your fists down towards the ground. So feeling a nice stretch in the front of the shoulders and the chest. You can drop the head back if that feels good. And then come back to a neutral spine. Take your hands over to the left. Use your left hand to pull that right arm behind you. And then just start to circle your head over to the right and around. So drawing a big circle with your nose. Feeling the stretch in the neck, in that right shoulder. And then gently come back to center, bring the hands behind you, and we'll switch sides. Both hands come over to the right. Use your right hand to pull that left arm behind you, and then circle the head over to the left. Feeling into any areas of tension or tightness. And then gently come back to center. Bring the hands behind you. Inhale, open through the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, release forward into child's pose. So keeping the fingers interlaced, reaching your hands up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Beautiful. Release the hands, reach them towards the top of the mat. And then gently lift yourself up to tabletop, cross the ankles, and come to a seat. Extend the legs straight out in front of you, flex through your feet. As you inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. And exhale, forward folds, folding over the legs. Reaching your hands for your shins, ankles, or perhaps your feet. And just allowing your upper body to relax down. Breathing space into the entire backside of the body. And then gently lift yourself back up and come to lie on your back. Hug the right knee in towards the chest. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, twist. Take your right knee over to the left. Extend your right arm out to the side as you look over that right shoulder. Continuing to breathe deeply here. Feeling that release through the lower back, through the glute, maybe even into that right shoulder. And then gently come back to center, pull the right knee in towards the chest. And we'll switch sides, extend the right leg long, left knee comes into the chest. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, find your twist. Left knee comes over to the right. Extend your left arm out to the side, looking over that left shoulder. And just breathing into this twist. And then slowly release. Hug both knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze, bringing your forehead towards your knees. And then we'll release into our Shavasana, extending the legs out wide. Arms come alongside the body with the palms face up. And once you're ready, close the eyes. And just come back to this internal awareness. Feeling the points of contact with your body to the floor. Feeling the natural rhythm of your breath. Letting go of any negativity, any stress, any worry. And just surrendering to this present moment. Allowing this energy to bring a sense of peace, of ease and stillness into your entire being. And you're more than welcome to stay here for as long as you need. If you're ready to come out, gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. And with your next breath, reach the arms up and overhead. Give yourself one last big full body stretch. And then exhale, bend your knees, roll over to one side, pressing yourself up to a comfortable seat. Keeping the eyes closed. Taking one last moment just for you. Just enjoying this moment of stillness before you move on to the rest of your day. And once you're ready, bring the palms of the hands together in front of your heart, taking this opportunity to bow down towards your own heart, expressing gratitude for yourself, for your practice, and for anything else that comes up for you in this moment. Thank you all so much for joining me in this practice. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos here weekly, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future classes. If you have any recommendations or suggestions for future classes, please leave them in the comments down below, and I'd love to make that happen for you. Otherwise, I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. May you stay well and always continue to shine.